And green flags in the air. We're underway. 20 laps to distance here tonight for your IMCA stock cars. See him already going 4 wide into turn number 1. Chris McCurdy Jr. stuck his nose in between Parmalee and Hetrick with Zach Madrid on the inside. They go 4 wide. It's going to be Hetrick and McCurdy doing battle for the top spot. Hetrick comes across the nose of McCurdy off of 4. He'll lead lap number 1. So Hetrick leads lap number 1 over McCurdy as Tyler Vachey going to pull his car off the racetrack. After 1 lap, his night is done. Then you got Zach Madrid and J.C. Parmalee side by side for that 3rd spot with Larry Brigner in the mix. Brigner thought about going up top to make it a 3-wide battle. Now he's going to fall in line behind the 82P of Parmalee as Hetrick way high that time on turn number 2. They're slicing and dicing 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Madrid and Brigner trying to get around Parmalee. Great racing action here in your top 5 tonight in the IMCA stock car main event. As it's Hetrick out front by 2 car lengths over Chris McCurdy. Then it's another 10 car lengths back to Zach Madrid in 3rd. That is going to be a story. See if Zach Madrid can reel his way back up to the top 2 and sneak by here as we are 4 laps in the books. It's been Hetrick and McCurdy your top 2, but Madrid starting to reel in the backside of that 23 JR now of McCurdy. Zach Madrid, of course, coming into tonight's main event action, your points leader. He's ran in 9 feature events, and he's won all 9 of them in that IROC Southwest 7M. Driving for Rip and Katie. That Rip's Performance, number 7M entry right now, trying to make it 10 for 10 with 15 laps to go. He is your 3rd place running driver, trying to get around Chris McCurdy Jr. for that 2nd spot. As the field comes off of 4, it's Hetrick, McCurdy, Madrid, your top 3. Parmalee in the 4th spot. Brigner is in 5th with Bubba Stafford and DJ Workmeister running 6th and 7th as Madrid looks to the inside of McCurdy down in 3. McCurdy, though, hanging on that spot. That car, though, pushes up the racetrack off a turn at number 4. Going to open up the door and let Zach Madrid take 2nd place away from him. Now it's Aaron Hetrick who has the target on his back bumper, and Zach Madrid, he's the one going hunting. Trying to work his magic and also fend off McCurdy, who's trying to sneak back up there into that 2nd spot. I would like to make this a 3-car battle for your race lead and potentially your race win. As it is 12 laps to go. Zach Madrid, he's all over the backside of the 44 of Aaron Hetrick down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Hetrick hanging on, using that middle groove. Madrid's going to drop the nose down the inside. Side by side off of 4. Hetrick with the advantage down the front straightaway at the stripe. He'll lead him into turn number 1. Aaron Hetrick still hanging on to the position as Chris McCurdy, 3rd place driver, goes around in 4. Beaver stripes, yellow flag will fly. Looking for the green flag at the cone. It's in the air. We're underway once again here with 9 laps down, 11 to go. And Zach Madrid going to look to the inside of Hetrick. That's a battle for the top spot. It will be Madrid leading off of 2. Zach Madrid in his 10th feature of the year, looking for his 10th win here at Santan Ford's Arizona Speedway. His car, though, pushes up the track at 4. Hetrick's going to fight back. He's only a half car length behind as they work their way into 1. Madrid hanging on the top spot using the high line. Hetrick's going to drop the nose down the inside, still by half a car behind him as Parmalee and Bubba Stafford. They go side by side once again for that 3rd spot. They exchange, and here comes Stafford back down the inside of Parmalee. It's still going to be Parmalee, though, hanging on to that 3rd position over Bubba Stafford with Larry Brigner in 5th. 6th is Chris McCurdy Jr. He is racing his way back up through the field. He was 3rd when he brought out the first caution of the night after spinning around in turn number 4. Right now, though, trying to race Larry Brigner for that 5th position. He'll look down the inside of him. Here comes McCurdy and Brigner side by side at the line. Brigner right now has the slight advantage of that 5th spot. But McCurdy going to sneak by him. He's also going to get past Stafford, who has issues in 2. Stafford with issues in turn number 2 gets back on the loud pedal, but loses a couple of spots, 1 to McCurdy and 1 to Larry Brigner, and also loses ground to the 82P of Parmalee, who's your 3rd place running driver. So McCurdy now up to that 4th position, trying to get himself back up on the podium. has one car left to get around as it's Zach Madrid out front, Aaron Hetrick in the second spot. Parmalee is third, McCurdy is fourth, side by side for the fifth position. Stafford looking at the outside of Brigner. He'll take over that fifth spot as they work off of 4. Brigner about slapped the wall that time off of turn number 4. Might have caught a piece of it down the front straightaway. He's able to drive on and Hank still in that 6th position with Steve Sabowski running in the 7th spot. Anthony Strite, Raymond Doyle, and Brett Hedgeman right now rounding out your field as Chris McCurdy, has reeled in the 82P of Parmalee. Down the front straightaway they go. The battle is on for that 3rd spot. Into turn number 1. Parmalee has it. McCurdy going to drop the nose down the inside of him. They go side by side off of turn number 2. Parmalee up high, McCurdy down low. And here comes Bubba Stafford. Going to throw his hat back into the mix as well in the 40 JR. Parmalee drives it in deep that time off of turn number 4 as McCurdy right there drives it in deep as well. Comes right across the nose of the 40 JR of Stafford, does McCurdy. Now he's going to drop the back down to the left side of Parmalee. Oh, man, great racing. 3rd, 4th, and 5th between Parmalee, McCurdy, and Stafford as they work off of turn number 4. It's Parmalee who has the position, but they are all over each other. Stafford definitely had a little piece of the back bumper. McCurdy, now he's going to go to the inside of McCurdy for the 4th spot and try to reel in Parmalee for 3rd. How about it, race fans? Bubba Stafford now battling Parmalee for that 3rd spot with 2 laps to go. Zach Madrid has a full straightaway length advantage over Aaron Hetrick as Stafford now moves into that 3rd spot. Here comes McCurdy down the inside of Parmalee. He'll take over 4th as a white flag flies for your race leader, Zach Madrid. Madrid doesn't need to force the issue, work around Brett Hedgeman, these lap cars, as Hedgeman almost made contact with your race leader, Zach Madrid, down the back straightaway. Madrid going to go up top, try to avoid making contact with him. 10 features, 10 main event wins for Zach Madrid here at Santan Ford's Arizona Speedway. And the battle for 2nd, it's going to be Hetrick hanging on with Stafford, McCurdy, and Parmalee rounding out your top 5. And 10 for 10, Zach Madrid out of the car, your main event winner here tonight in the IMCA stock cars once again. Oh, Zach, how about it, man? 10 features here this year at Arizona Speedway. 10th time you're in victory lane here. And that one you had to work for a little bit there. I heard Rips mention something about a gear there.
Yeah, we tried a different gear this weekend, and it was a little lazy, but it was still really good. We finally got the overheating problem figured out, and I thought Aaron was going to be hard to catch there for a little bit. Little Chris in the other IROC car was doing pretty good, and that was fun. I got to thank Rip, Katie, Mike,